Basketball, it's me again. I'm glad I'm back with my friends. Ready to give you what you need, guaranteed to succeed in the game that you love to play each and every day, in every way. So, my question to you before we start is, if you're not going to make the NBA, then why are you playing basketball? Well, there's many reasons why. You love the game. You just enjoy playing. You just like seeing yourself make a shot. All these things come into play when you play the game of basketball. But again, there's so many opportunities for you to do so many things with basketball and what it does for you, even if you don't play in the NBA. So here's a couple things I'm going to break down for you. And it's just going to be quick. And it's more information. It's not really going to go into detail, but it's just so you know what options you have out there. And I want you to know that you always have an option to just play the game for fun. It doesn't have to be serious. So, option number one, you could play basketball to stay in shape. That is always a good quality for any type of exercise. And the game of basketball has so many different facets with dribbling, shooting, passing, sliding, jumping, right? Running, all these different attributes that you need to succeed in the game that you love to play each and every day. No, I'm just messing with you. But no, it's a whole bunch of different things that will help you with your health. And overall, that is, the main goal when trying to be healthy is finding a way to exercise the way you enjoy. And basketball does that for you. So number two is you could be playing basketball for a scholarship. Now, there's a whole lot of different things going on nowadays. It makes it really hard to get a scholarship. We can talk transfer portal. We could talk metrics, right? Height, weight, ability. And then just the oversaturation of social media and everyone pubbing themselves with absolutely nothing to pub about because they're just showing you layups and transition and they're not really showing you their whole basketball game or wide open shots that they're making, maybe one or two a game. So you can get lost in that sauce too if that is your goal and you don't have a plan. So you got to have a plan when you're going for a scholarship. So there's something to consider. And again, if there's one of these topics you want me to go more in depth in, I can definitely. Number three, you could play basketball to what I just touched on, to be a social media influencer. That's right. That is professional level type money, as there are quite a few influencers making money. And as you can see here, we can just, flash shot you a couple guys, a range of money. It may not be accurate, but some social media influencers that do basketball make a nice penny. So you can make money doing that as well. Also, you could play basketball to build relationships. So that's number four. Playing basketball to build relationships. Maybe it's hard for you to find a way to just walk up to somebody and talk, and you are better at talking to someone through sports or team atmosphere where it's already set up and it's easy for you to communicate. That's a great way to build relationships. And also, there's nothing wrong with understanding chemistry, teamwork, and how to work with people. So again, basketball teaches you some life skills, and that is something that gives you the opportunity to build long-lasting relationships, as I can remember I have with a couple of my fellow basketball teammates. Number five, growth mindset. Basketball gives you an opportunity to show yourself that you can improve on something that maybe you thought you couldn't do. And it can keep you progressing and going for more as you see yourself get better. So that is one thing that basketball provides that I will always cherish and always share information with people when first starting out. And if you're first starting out, remember, it is about the end goal of being really good at a skill. So if it's shooting, dribbling, passing, defending, maybe running a little bit faster than others or being in better shape, these are goals that you can accomplish, but it takes time and it takes a lot of consistency. Number 7, I believe number 7 is playing basketball for attention. That is another goal of people when they put on the jersey, lace up the shoes, run out, see everybody watching them, whether they're good or not. It's just an aura, right? It's an aura that you can't describe. And it's very hard to for people that have never played sports, because it just gives you a sense of stardom in a way, right? You're not LeBron James, but you feel like him at that moment when everybody's clapping and cheering for you and you haven't even made a basket or put the ball on the floor. So attention is another one. And I would say the last reason people play basketball is because it gives you a sense of something that you could possibly be good at for the moment, right? If I make a shot, regardless of if I've been out and shooting and working on my game or dribbling the basketball days and hours, if I make one shot, people get excited about it. Whether that's outside, in a contest, on a team. When I'm little and I slam dunk that ball through the Fisher-Price court and everybody says, yay, it's a sense of accomplishment for that moment. And I think that's why a lot of people will just randomly pick up a basketball and shoot it or tell somebody that they can shoot. And I don't think anything is wrong with that, because at the end of the day, we all play or do something to make us feel good. And basketball always puts me in a good place. So, basketball you, this episode was more just telling you you have options, you have opportunities, and you have information. Go find that information. Go find that niche in your basketball world. Again, whether it's building relationships, playing because you want to be on a team, playing because you want to be a social media influencer, playing because you want to be a pro, playing because you want to play in college and get an NIL deal, or playing just because you want to see the ball go through the basket for the moment. And lastly, for your health, if you just want to be healthy, right? So there's nothing wrong with playing the game of basketball, even if you don't play all the time. But I do appreciate you watching this episode. I do appreciate you coming through, as you always do. And remember, someone's always working. Are you?